Ladies and gentlemen, Dropkixx Wrestling takes you back to March Ilfordmania, an event which ended with an 18-man rumble. Brilliant chance to introduce you to all the wrestlers of Dropkixx, and here to help me guide you through this Phalanx of Fighters, the fabulous Lucas Jackson.
Hello, grappling fans, and here we are at the start of this round. The Pike is the first entrant for this rumble match, which can be contested. Basically means that best are eliminated once they get eliminated through the ropes, not necessarily over the top, but through the ropes. So it's not the American Star Rumble, it's our Dropkixx Star Rumble, as we're here at Ilford. And waiting for entrant number 2.
In the ring at the moment, we've got the Tiger Kid, one of our cruiserweight fighters,
when they're ready.
and about to be joined.
Let's see who it is. It's always interesting this. You never know who's going to come out. You see, the entrant doesn't know the order. Oh, and here comes Zed Khan, one half of Team Perfection, one of our top-rated tag teams here in Dropkixx.
The man who calls himself picture perfect, probably not who the Tiger wanted to face off against first.
I would assume not. I mean, because obviously this is
in this contest, we have the Tiger Kid returning from action from Strait Down tonight, and also the victorious Zed Khan of Team Perfection. Let's get this one started. Remember, every 60 seconds a new wrestler will enter.
I mean, obviously the goal in this one is obviously to get your opponent out of the ring. So obviously it isn't exactly meant to be a wrestling match. It's designed to be a brawl. And as we see more and more people enter, you end up with all these interesting situations. It can be 2 on 1, it can be 1 on 1, it can be 3 on 2 even. And as you can see, there's no friends in the Rumble match.
And you've got 60 seconds before the next person comes in.
Well, there's not a lot of time as well. There's not a lot of time to prepare yourself. And so really, I mean, Zed Khan being the bigger, stronger guy here, really should be thinking about getting the Tiger out of the way and getting number 3 when number 3 comes out. I mean, when you can get it on a one-on-one situation, get the momentum going, it's your match to win.
Yeah, I totally agree. At the moment, he's got the Tiger Kid up there. He could be chucking him out right this second. He's wasting his time. If the next person comes in is someone who perhaps Zayd doesn't get on with, or who would team up and get with the Tiger Kid just to get Zayd out, and there's Zayd suddenly on the ground.
You see, I think there the Tiger Kid went for a cover almost out of instinct, but there's no...
There are no covers, there are no disqualifications, there are no submissions, there is just through the ropes, over the ropes.
I mean, literally, the referee there, Maxine Taylor, she's just there literally just to see the opponent feet touch the floor.
That's all she's there for. And here we have, oh no, it's Punjab Prince Johnny Gill, Zayd Khan's tag team partner.
I know this could be interesting now because, I mean, I did just say before, there is no friends. There are no friends in the Rumble match situation. But in this one, I believe now...
I'm sure interesting is not the word the Tiger Kid would be thinking of right now.
I'm thinking he's thinking of a word we can't say on YouTube here today.
Having to use his speed there, but no, he's been caught there.
It's a numbers game, not just a number, it's a size game. I mean, Tiger Kid, you know, is a cruiserweight, and these two are probably bordering on super heavyweights, both of them. They're taking down the double suplex there.
Both so used to working with each other, both challenging for the tag team title.
Of course, and they're going to drop the elbow now. But the thing is, none of this is really needed at this point. I think Tiger's done. I mean, you can just throw him to the ropes now. I mean,
I've got to agree with you. At this point, you've got the 2 of them there. They should be getting him out, getting ready for whoever comes in next. If they can keep the 2-on-1 advantage, they can keep going for a long time that way.
I believe so too, but you know, I believe now we're almost ready for the next wrestler to come out.
I think they've blown their chance, really.
Me too. I think, you know, they just make a point here. Countdown thing now as we're waiting for entry number 4. Who will it be? Walking through the door, they're cheering, I can hear. And they come for fantastic Frank Hell.
And lays straight into Team Perfection. He must know he's got to go for Team Perfection at this point, because if they take out the Tiger Kid, he's going to be on his own against them.
Well, you do say that, but I think the wider strategy here would have been for him to take up the Tiger Kid. Tiger's been in there since the start, and he's already been taking a beating from Team Perfection. And so I would have, to be honest, being the man that I am, I would have eliminated him straight away from this one. So even right there, they're double teaming up on Team Perfection when really they could have eliminated on each other. On another side. Nice drop kick there in the corner.
Beautiful drop kick there. And there goes Punjab Prince on the ground, but this is part of the problem with a Rumble. if you knock someone to the ground, you've got to get them back up again to get them out.
Of course, and I mean, Team Affection are heavy, heavy standing up, but they're even heavier while laying on the floor. I can agree on the match, I can assure you of that. So here comes our next entrant into this Rumble match. Who will it be?
It's Matt Ball! And straight in there.
He's one of our younger wrestlers here. But he has got a bit of experience. I mean, he has been around the dropkicks scene for quite some time now. But that right hand there, I mean, that was quite debilitating.
He started very young, so yes, he has got the experience. But against Team Perfection, he's not got the size. Against guys like the Tiger Kid, though, he can be quite a threat.
I think the Tiger Kid, you will see this quite a bit in this situation, because the wrestlers, they do get tired with this kind of style, this kind of match, this kind of bar fight almost mentality that we're seeing going on. Just take its toll. Tiger, I think he just caught Gil there.
I think he caught him right over the back of the head. That can actually be quite dangerous.
But I don't think it's necessarily helpful in a Rumble situation, though.
Talking of dangerous, here comes our next wrestler. Don't know who it's going to be yet, but something for you to add to the mix.
Haven't seen anyone get eliminated yet. I think Matt Ball's there taking a break.
That's Kevin Hanley.
That's party animal Kevin Hanley. He rolls into the ring. Now he's joining the crate. So he's going straight up to Matt Ball there. He saw Matt Ball was at and oh yeah, the Tiger
Kid has gone out.
To be honest, that was only a matter of time, I'd argue.
I think it had to be, and Team Perfection trying to take their second scalp, failing. It looks like Frank Hale's managed to crawl back inside.
Yeah, Professor Frank is still in. Matt Ball there trying to get the crowd riled up. A leg drop there. But already getting another wrestler into the fray, you see. Tiger did get eliminated, but he's already been replaced. Let's see who's going to come out and join him. So this is now entrant number 7, I believe.
Hanley there getting a double teaming out, and it's Alex.
Here comes Here comes Alex there. I mean, he did make his dropkick debut in this Rumble, I believe.
I believe so, and looks like he's going to make a very impressive start there. Kevin Hanley.
Yeah, that's a party animal there, Kevin Hanley.
I partly expected Kev Hanley to survive longer. He's really been blossoming lately, but we will be seeing more of that man, I'm sure.
I'm certain. I mean, now obviously, Team Affection...
and there goes Frank Hale very hard.
Ouch.
Team Perfection working together there, really making advantage of being team members.
That ball almost going out there.
Team Perfection taking advantage of Alex being off balance. Something you've got to do in these Rumble matches. If you see someone going out, if you can flip the aggressor out after them. I've seen many a wrestler go out that way.
And here comes entrant number 8 now, I believe, into the fray.
It's Bouncing Stu,
former cruiserweight champion. But got to be one of the favourites now in the ring, but there we are, stiff right hand there from Zed Khan, the former boxer. This is quite essential.
Stu, the fresh man, able to come back from that very quickly.
But now the double team there, as Gil takes him down. I mean, you've got to remember that Zed Khan being a full boxer, that does play to his advantage a little bit in this situation. Which isn't a normal one-on-one match. Remember, it is a brawl, a suplex there. And see how Team Affection are working together. Every man who comes in, Team Affection are just taking out and taking down.
Working together, taking out the threats, but they're coming in now on Matt Ball, who's been in there a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, Gil did enter, I believe, at number 3. He's at number 2, so both of them have been in there for the longest in the match so far. And obviously, they have both eliminated Tykin and the Frank Hill, both eliminated wrestlers. And we're ready for number 9 to cut their teeth away. We're halfway through this Rumble match. Don't know who this will be. It'll be interesting what kind of they can bring to the match.
From the Winds of Barking, please welcome
Oh no.
It's Freddie Cornell, someone who's had, shall we say, quite some arguments with Team Perfection as well. This may be who takes their attention in the next few seconds.
He's in no hurry to get into the ring though, is Cornell.
I wouldn't blame it.
I wouldn't either, especially in this environment. I think you do need that moment to pause, to think, to assess what you've got going on in the ring. and meant to come up with a strategy, but unfortunately, it's not working to Freddie's advantage there.
Trying the boxing moves, he's very keen on those.
But would you really try a boxing move against a boxer?
I wouldn't try it against Zayd Khan. He's very dangerous and punch straight out there. I think those last two punches were entirely unnecessary.
Yep, and I think Freddie is out. There we are. Freddie is out as we see our next entrant into the ring. Now here comes the big guns. Laser Lagden, the heavyweight champion of Europe, getting a good reaction here from the crowd.
Straight into Zayd Khan.
He knows who to go after, you see. Lagden's a big guy as well. He's that heavyweight champion, so you've got to imagine he's got something to prove for himself here. And obviously he's wanting to show that he can go after anyone, no matter how big the dog is in Dropkicks.
Certainly, he's been making a huge impression, especially since he took the heavyweight title. He'll be coming up to defend that again in Brentwood on
22nd of June.
22nd of June against Don Ritchie.
That's going to be a phenomenal contest, and I think, you know, that's something which we're really looking forward to here in Dropkicks. There's obviously John Madon Ritchie, former 3-time British heavyweight champion, and taking on our current European champion of Dropkicks, Laser Lagden. And you've got to imagine that John's not going into that one to lose. But let's get back to this one more match now. Let's do a attempt to Dropkick there. I think he was intending for, I think that's Gil, to go over, but of course she's gone down to the ground, which doesn't really play well, is it? As here comes Mad Dog Kevin Richmond. Probably imagine the oldest competitor in this match, I'm going to say.
Quite so. Used to fight on World of Sport at one time.
I believe so. As he takes, interestingly, Matt Ball down with a snap there, which I don't think the move has ever been done in a Rumble match before.
No,
but he's wrestling, you know, this kind of style isn't Kevin Richmond's playground, but he gave it a go at least. Some nice shots there to the side of Matt Ball's head. Laser's almost got, I believe, is that Gil? That is not Gil.
No, that's Zayd there in the corner.
They can't instantly getting a foot there.
Managing to stay in.
Matt Ball's still with him as well, I must admit. I'm surprised by that. We've got some sort of brawl situation going on there with Gil and Richmond on the floor. I think there's a slap to the face. Just, they don't care, these people. They don't care. Confection. You know, they're there just for themselves.
In this match, though, this is exactly what you've got to be doing. Sitting there, brawling, hitting them as hard as you can, wearing them down. Because actually getting someone over that rope, it's not easily done. The moment they catch on to something, they'll cling on like an impet. You've got to absolutely batter them beforehand.
I think just before as well, you saw the advantage of the no disqualification coming in. I think that shot was a bit below that belt there by Man Richmond. Ready for our next entrant into this Rumble match. Let's see who it will be.
It's Josh Faulkner, the team sensation.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, Josh Faulkner very, very successful in Dropkick Rumbles. I believe he's eliminated the most amount of people in Dropkick Rumbles.
Well, he's tried for everyone at once here.
Well, that's his strategy. He comes straight in, and he's going to go after the weakest link, and he determined that to be Mad Dog. But he's paid for that a little bit. He's in the corner now. But I mean, along with probably Team Affection and Laser Lagden, Josh Faulkner's got one of the favourites to win this one, I'd say.
I'd say with his size, his ability, you've got to be right.
And here comes Stephen Doherty, one of the Dropkicks Tag Team Champions.
And going straight there for Laser Lagden. Going for the biggest threat that he can find.
Got her down in the corner as I think that's Matt Bull eliminate Jazz Kill. Don't know that's going to work out for him, but he has got the help of Mad Dog Kevin Richmond, who's ready for our next entrance into this Rumble match. Another big dog here, and they're coming out, you know, kind of back to back it seems. First Faulkner and now Former.
And now Honest Ernest Sterling comes in and takes him out.
Who is it that's gone there?
I couldn't see his head was the other side. Johnny Gill! Johnny Gill's been out, and there goes Zayd Khan. Team Perfection, both out, so Honest Ernest Sterling.
Well, I mean, we did say the big dogs are coming, and let's see who's going to be our next entrant. I mean, Honest Ernest Sterling, of course, the former Dropkicks Tag Team Champion and former Dropkicks Heavyweight Champion. But imagine there, as he's going off the laser now. No blood up in there.
In comes Luke Hunter. Going straight for Mountain Stew.
And Faulkner eliminates Mad Doc Evan Richmond there. He's going after S-Doc now.
And on his early Sterling there, taken down. But look at that. Look at Sterling going straight to the ropes and holding on to them as tight as he can.
He's going into the corner because he knows that's the best position to be in, say, in the corner.
It's just so hard to get anyone out of there once they're in.
And here comes Mark Hendry, current cruiserweight champion at Dropkicks.
Really quite a dangerous man. I mean, he may be small, but he's very vicious and very quick. Well, right at the moment, Mountain Stew turning things around there.
There's no love lost between them two, I mean, obviously. We're heading into Brentford's 4-way cruiserweight match. We've got another big match everyone's talking about. That's coming up.
And these two, probably two people who are going to be aiming at each other during that match.
Oh, of course, and here comes Caden Blade.
Now this could make a big difference.
I believe there that Mark Henry was eliminated for Mountain Stew, but straight away he utilised Luke Hunter to get Mountain Stew out as well. So that was quite interesting. As Faulkner now has Matt Ball on his shoulders, looking to eliminate him.
You've got Ernest Sterling and Caden Blade together there. Now, both parts of beatings of us. Could they start doing what Team Perfection were doing earlier and teaming up together?
And Matt Ball's almost got him. No, Faulkner stays in. Stays in, and he's hugging the ropes now. Actually, we're nearing the end of the summer match as well, people remember. We are near the end.
We are.
I believe this is our last entrant. Our final entrant. Who is it going to be?
That's Tough Tony.
It's the nemesis Tony Kemp. Believe it or not, the nemesis Tony Kemp, someone who I know very much about. But I mean, gotta say, it wasn't my hardest matches I've ever fought. As you see, he's got that smash mouth style that really benefits this rumble. We'll come to eliminate it there.
Matt Ball taking a foot to the face there from Ernest Sterling.
The crowd kind of behind Laser. There's no into the final few people.
And of course, Laser and the Nemesis there, no love lost between them.
Following that brawl that they had back at Southend. You know, it's Laser, I think he just managed to win for them, I'd say.
That was a very tough match. Seems to have put it over for the moment though between them, but this match, Matt Ball slammed into the mat there.
Oh,
Caden Blade
bumping off the apron there.
No.
Faulkner gets him out, though, extending his Rumble record on the floor. He's eliminated so many people in his Rumbles, I must admit. I mean, he is one of the future top talents here at Dropkicks. Oh, he's out!
He's out, he's gone!
He's gone, just as I was saying that. And here's the final four now. You've got the Nemesis Tony Kemp. You've got Honest Anderson, former Dropkicks Tag Team Champion, former Dropkicks Heavyweight Champion. You've got the current Dropkicks Heavyweight Champion, former Dropkicks Tag Team Champion, and former Dropkicks Light Heavyweight Champion there, Laser Lagden, and Matt Ball.
And Matt Ball.
I mean, one of these four is not like the other.
I would say that Matt Ball at the moment, I'd be hiding in the corner. Matt Ball, on the other hand, different ideas.
But he's just getting a pummeling there by I mean, I'm thinking though, Ernest's tactic here is to kind of embarrass the kid a little bit. I think when you're in a situation where, you know, Ernest is a very experienced competitor and he just wanted to show that, look, you're in my yard now, this is how I control things. But he has to take his eye off Matt Ball there. Do you know whether it will come back to cost him at all?
Well, he's going for the greatest danger at the moment. You've got Laser Lagden in there. And he's got to be seen as a threat to get big on.
What's going on here? Lagden's gone.
Tough Toby turns it around.
And oh my god!
Matt Ball! Oh my god!
Matt Ball has won the Rumble.
Don't ask me how that happened. Tough Tony there. Not reacting quick enough after he dumps out Laser Lagden. And
what a phenomenal contest.
Matt Ball capitalising. His moment was there and he took it.
It happened in these Rumble situations. It was a very quick sequence there. You know, you saw Lagden get eliminated by both the Nemesis Tony Kemp and Honest Emmy Sterling. Followed by Honest Emmy Sterling getting eliminated straight after that. And then the Nemesis turned around into a clothesline, perfectly timed by Matt Ball. And there we are.
This is a moment Matt Ball is going to remember for a very long time.
I think so. This is going to be one of the biggest upsets that we've had in the Dropkicks Rumble. As we are at Ilford very, very soon, and at Brentwood. Let's see if Matt Ball can continue his reign of success.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed that, we'll be returning to Ilford this Saturday, the 15th of June, and we'll be finishing with another huge Rumble match. Also, you heard us talk about Brentwood. Coming up the following Saturday, the 22nd of June, a huge night of wrestling. For details, check out www.dropkicks.com. I've been the mysterious disembodied voice of wrestling, and at my side, the fabulous Lucas Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.